So, hello everybody, here we are back with the last mission, and we will probably not be able to finish this one because I believe that our fate will run out before. It's called The Cabin of the Lost. Here we have the following setup. Our heroes are over here. They need to rescue these villagers, and the problem is only Desmond can rescue them. There's one more over there. And there are 3 in here with Zaldara, who's this she-Etin, who is the big bad of the story. And this door is locked, so we cannot unlock this door, I believe, unless we manage to rescue 2 civilians out here first. The problem is, what we need to do to rescue them is we need to spend 1 movement point of Desmond's to rescue them. So Desmond has a movement of 4. At the moment he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can't even reach this one on his next turn. And unfortunately this turn he doesn't have any activity, any activation anymore. And we will have to advance fate by 1 before he can even move. So, and we only can advance fate 2 more times before it meets the doom track, unless there's something that happens. But the problem is also we'll have to draw a peril card every time before the monsters activate. So this could be a really short turn. We'll see what happens. So let's put this down. We have 2 heroes who still have 2 activations, and that's Ashrian and Sindriel. So Ashrian's gonna go first. She has the ability to move up to 2 and then use her longbow, and she's going to shoot this spider. And she rolls a blue and a yellow die, and the spider rolls 1 grey die for defense. And we get a range of 6, which is enough because the spider is 4 away. We roll 1 shield, 3 attack, and +2 for the surge. So this spider has 5 life points, and we do 4 damage. So it's not quite dead. But she has a second attack because the movement doesn't count towards her actions. So we're going to do the same thing again. And she rolls exactly the same result, and this spider is toast. So that one's gone. And next up is Sindriel, who's going to move 1, 2, and she's going to attack this spider over there. And she's going to use a 2 red and 1 blue attack die. And she rolls 6 attack. And let's see what the spider rolls. And the spider gets no result. So we're going to kill this one as well. And it means we get to draw 1 card. And we draw a Tivol crystal, which is a trinket. Exhaust this card to roll 1 red power die. You recover, wow, hearts equal to the rolled hearts. That's really good. We're going to give this to Sindriel simply because she usually gets pounded upon the most. That was a really good trinket to win. So this means that we are now over our limit. So now what we're going to do is so we have to advance fate, and we have to place 1 villager next to Zaldar, and we have to draw 1 peril card. And let's see. Each hero tests okay, that doesn't really do anything because none of the monsters have any damage on them, so nothing happens. Okay, so Desmond's now going to start walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't rescue anyone because he's too far away. Everyone else is now going to move. Let's... Let's get the Widow Tara. 1, 2, 3, whoops. 3, 4, and she's going to search. Cursed Doll. Flip this card over to discard any one condition from yourself or an adjacent hero. George's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cindrial is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to attack, or actually 5. 5 because nobody is in her way because she has the special bow, and she's going to attack this spider over here. And we have enough range. 1, 2, 3, and she rolls 2 damage. And then we're going to move Ashrayan for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, 8, 9. And then she's going to do, and then she's going to stay where she is. The search token is removed. And that's the... Oh, actually, I forgot to activate the monsters the last time, didn't I? Okay, well, that's a pity. I can't undo this now. Okay, so they are going to get 2. So basically, the Etin is locked in her room. She can't get out of there. At least this is how I read it, because the thing only unlocks when we rescue 2 civilians. So it means that she's stuck in there. So she's not a threat at the moment, which I find really difficult to understand because she would actually be quite dangerous. Okay, let's start. The Myriads. If the choke point, no. Engage the hero who has the most damage tokens on his hero sheet. That would be Cindrial. And the Myriad has 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then attack the hero within 2 spaces. Who has the most damage tokens? That would be her. Now Myriads actually roll 3 dice at this stage. A yellow and a blue and a red. They are really powerful now. Let's see what happens. Oh wow. We do 8 damage. So let's see. Jane has 1 grey die. And she rolls 2 shields. So she takes 4 damage. So she is at 7 damage. So 1 more and she'll drop dead. Okay. Then we have the spiders go. Engage the closest hero. Attack an adjacent hero. They attack with 3 dice now. Yellow, yellow, blue. Let's attack Cindrial first, who rolls a grey die and a brown die. Okay. So we have 1, And we will use the shield is 2. So we have 2 damage that survive and 1. So she takes 2 points of damage and she is poisoned. At the start of your turn, test might. If you pass, you discard this token. If you fail, suffer 1 damage. Okay. Good. Next up, this spider is going to attack Ashrian. No, actually. This one is stunned. It needs to unstun itself first, and then it needs to engage the closest hero so it doesn't get to attack. So that's really interesting. Next up, we have the engage the closest hero, attack an adjacent hero who has the most damage. Yeah, that would be Cindriel. Not good. She might drop. So we've got blue, yellow, yellow, grey and brown. Oh, brilliant. 4 points of damage, 3 points of damage. Okay, so that's 12. Okay. To be quite fair, we have to draw another card because they didn't get to. We would have to draw another card because they didn't get to attack. But considering that fate will now advance and we're almost done, so we're going to lose this on the next round anyway. So what's going to happen now is Desmond is going to go here, spend 1 movement point, and save this villager. So it was 1 movement point, 2 movement points, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And he can save this one. So now this door opens, which doesn't really help us at all because she's now going to come out. So what we can do is we can do the following. We can use all of our abilities to attack this one Etin. And if we manage to kill the Etin, we actually win the game. So let's see. We're going to move the Widow Tara. 1, 2, 3, 4. She has line of sight to the Etin. She's going to... she can't. Okay, she's going to attack. She's going to attack the Etin. Blue, yellow, yellow. Wow, not too bad an attack roll. She rolls 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 surges. So let's see what the Etin rolls for defense. Just 1 shield. Okay, now Zaladar gains +1 health per hero. Each time Zaladar is attacked, add +1 shield to her defense, results equal to the number of civilians on the map. Oh god, there are still 4, so she gets 5 shields. And she has 13 hit points. Okay, so she rolled 5 shields. Let's look at this result. We've done 5 damage, which are all absorbed by her shields. However, She has 2 surges, and each surge does 2 more damage. So we put 4 damage on the Etin. Plus the last surge we will use to regain 1 of her fatigue. So that's the Widow Tara. Jane is going to move 1, 2, and she's going to attack the Etin. Three. Yeah, that doesn't go through at all. Okay, what's her special ability? Okay, yeah, that didn't work, so we're going to do this again. First of all, we roll defense. 5, yeah, she has 10 shield, that's not going to do anything, yeah, so that's it. That was not successful because we only rolled. Yeah, so, okay, that didn't work. Next up is Cindrial. She needs to test might. She passes, so she's no longer poisoned. She has to expend 1 fatigue to move away from the spider, and she's going to use, how many fatigue does she have left? 1 fatigue. 1, 1, 2, 3. She's going to move in here, and she's going to make an attack, and we'll see what happens there. Yes, that's, yeah, that's 6. Let me see. Okay, so she has Pierce 2. Okay, so we roll 1 shield, so that one's negated, but she has 5 shields. We pierce 2 of those, so she has 4 defense, so we do 1 damage. Okay, so pretty much that is then the end really of what we can do, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is no way. There is nothing we can do now. We can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we cannot reach the Etin. The Etin still has loads of hit points, and we're going to move Fate now. So the game is pretty much over, but we will not just walk out on this so easily. We will kill the spider, or we will try to. I should have read the adventure more clearly, because then everybody could have stood there in front of the door and just waited for her to come out, but you know, and we missed, so we'll try this again. And the spider rolls the defense. So we do 3 damage, so the spider's dead. And next up is the phase where we have to advance Fate. And that's it, because now Fate and Doom have collided, and that is the end of this game. Now what I'm going to do is I am actually going to keep the heroes as they are, fully leveled up with the experience that they've got, and I'm going to use the same combo in Forgotten Souls, but I'm going to start on the Act 2 monsters straight away with them. So that's what I'm going to do, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to upload this. This is a very short one. Here I think I really messed up because, first of all, I forgot the first monster activation, but I also didn't really read the card and didn't really plan this out, because if everybody had stood there, they probably could have taken her down, but moving from over here to over here was just not possible. And we couldn't get there quickly enough. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.